Hi everyone, my name is Alexis. I am the first woman in Bay County to have coronavirus. On top of that, I am the second case in Bay County to have coronavirus as well. I'm making this video to share my experiences, what my symptoms were, what I have been doing throughout these days, what I feel like throughout these days. Let's get into it. So Friday, I actually went grocery shopping with my family, and throughout the day, I felt fine in the morning, but later on in the day, I became tired, very tired, and it was probably 6 o'clock, and that's not common for me to be tired at 6 o'clock, and then I had diarrhea. I had diarrhea for the rest of the day. So by the time I got home, which was probably about 8 or 9 o'clock, I felt restless. I felt exhausted. I felt like I haven't slept in days, which I have. So I thought that was odd, but I didn't think anything of it. Maybe I was just tired. Maybe I had a long day. I don't know. So I went to go lay down. I laid down and I instantly felt my body aching. My body was in pain. My joints were hurting. I was in pain. You know your body. And this wasn't my body tonight. I don't know whose body I was in, but it definitely did not feel like mine. I took Tylenol after that. I waited for Tylenol to kick in. Tylenol did absolutely nothing. I felt it through everything. I felt every pain. I felt every joint in pain. I felt it all. I felt my headache. I felt everything. You know your body, and this definitely was not my body. Well, as you know, an hour maybe goes by, I felt worse. I felt like I was standing outside in the snow, standing outside in a blizzard. That's how cold I was. I was shivering. I had a blanket on, and mind you, my heat was turned on 80 degrees, and I was still cold. So I went and grabbed a heated blanket. I was still freezing, but I ended up falling asleep. So the following morning, I wake up and excuse me. The following morning, I wake up and I instantly notice my body felt restless. I was exhausted. I was tired. I felt like I didn't even sleep. I start waking up for the day. I start moving around and I realize my chest is heavy. I realized it felt like my chest was coated in mucus. It was hard to breathe. It felt heavy. It felt like I had a weight just sitting on top of me. It still feels like I have a weight sitting on top of me. So then as a little, an hour or two maybe goes by, I start getting a light cough. And I didn't think anything of it because I have allergies. I cough. So then more time goes on, I start having a runny nose. And and this runny nose turns into me just thinking, I'm fine. I have nothing wrong with me. So I talked to my mom and my sister, and they encouraged me to go get checked out at McLaren Bay Region, which I did. I went in, I told them all my symptoms, I explained to them what was going on. I was brought back to the isolation room. I had a doctor and a nurse come in, and I told them everything that was going on. They did not test me for coronavirus at all, nor did they test me for the RSV or flu, but they were positive that I had coronavirus. They did send me home with a few medications. I don't recall on the back of my hand right now. And a nurse told me to go self-isolate. And so I go, what was I doing? I don't know. I was probably in the car on my way home, and I noticed my breathing got worse. My breathing got heavier. It was hard to breathe, and I have asthma. So for me, having a hard time breathing on top of having asthma, it was rough. So I thought for my best interest that I would go to Covenant in Saginaw, Michigan. So I went to Covenant. I told them what was going on. They brought me back to isolation. I had x-rays done, blood work done, blood cultures done. I had the RSV test done. I had the influenza test done. Everything came back negative. But every symptom and sign that I was showing the doctors and nurses, I had coronavirus. Doctor knew automatically, you have coronavirus. I am positive you have coronavirus. So the coronavirus test takes up to it does take 6 pages to fill out the paperwork to send to Lansing. And my test was sent to Lansing, and it came back positive. Since Saturday, I left Covenant. I had my test done, and today is Monday. I received my call that I am positive for coronavirus. And mind you, you are probably wondering what I did while I was home through Sunday, part of Monday. I self-isolated. I still had a hard time breathing. I still feel like I'm freezing. I feel like I have weights sitting on my chest. You just don't feel like yourself. You feel like, I can't even explain what you feel like. It's different. It's nothing obviously anyone has felt before, but for my experience, I just feel that you just write it out. That's all you can do. There's no medication for it. There's nothing you can do. If I get worse, I go to the hospital. If I have a temp, go to the hospital. If my breathing gets worse, go to the hospital. I wait it out, and hopefully I beat it, which I think I will. If not, I'm weak, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I keep sweating a lot, I have a lack of appetite, I have no interest in eating, I am drinking a lot of fluids, stay hydrated, and also too, I wanted to give you a little insight. My fiance and I actually worked in the same hospital setting, I should say, and he actually has the same symptoms as me. But the thing with him is that when he went to Covenant, he did get tested. He has all the symptoms, and today his test came back false negative. We spoke to the health department. The health department believes he does have coronavirus, but since it came back false negative, they will not put that as counted as a coronavirus case. He is experiencing the same symptoms as me. He does not have a temp. He has diarrhea. He also has, he's restless, he's fatigued, he's tired, he has a cough. He is either super hot or super cold. He pretty much has the exact same symptoms I have. He feels the same as I feel. We are currently still isolating ourselves, and I plan to keep updating as much as I can, or when I can. to let everybody know, like, what else is going on? What else do I feel? What is it? What is coronavirus? That's the real question. What the hell is it? Because this is nuts.